Yeah. Woo. 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 This card is starting 3 hours later than it needs to, but it's okay. It's not awful. It's not great. It's like you're on the golf course, you hit a great drive, you're 100 yards in, you feel like you should put it to like 5 feet, but this card is like you put it on the green, but you still have like a 40-foot putt for birdie. It's a classic good, not great, this UFC Vegas 96, and we welcome you to the People's Pre-Fight Show. I am Mike Heck. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday, that the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and joining me, as always, to answer your questions and more, the baddest stash in all of MMA. I just shrunk a little bit. The chair swinging fool himself. Let's see how many chair swings UFC Vegas 96 gets from EKC Leydon. Where is he? Where is he? He barely blinked. I mean, that's something.
Hi.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah. This is usually when I say I'm happy to be here. I'm super excited for the fights today. But hey.
Honestly, I don't think it's that bad of a card. We've seen far worse. But what kills me is the late start on this one. Like, I know all the European fans out there, oh, stop your bitching, stop complaining, nah. But this is a 4 p.m. main card, fight card, if there ever was one, Eastern time.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this... We should be doing the post-fight show right now with this card, is what I'm trying to tell you. But it is what it is. We got lots, I believe, 12 fights. A 6-fight main card that kicks off at 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll have 2 new Ultimate Fighters crowned, and perhaps Caio Borralho will send a message to the top 5 or 6 of the middleweight division. But this isn't about us and our thoughts on start times. It's about you and your thoughts about start times and other things that have to do with this card, and one would guess probably outside of this card. So throw your questions in the chat. We'll answer until the first punches are thrown. So, Casey, what do we got?
All right. Okie dokie. Let's hit the super chat first. Oh, God.
Yes. So, guys, the UFC is not the only game in town tonight. Yes, down in Mexico, we got the rematch that the world has been clamoring for between Floyd Mayweather and John Gotti III. And I got to tell you, Casey, I was one of the lucky people who got to cover this first fight for MMA fighting, at least like not be there, but watch it as it played out. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And then a all-out brawl started. And you thought the PFL press conference was bad with Francis and Renan Ferreira. The one the other day between Floyd and Gotti III might be the worst press conference of all time. It was so bad.
You know what I just found out, actually? I thought this was a trilogy match. Because I keep seeing Gotti 3. I was like, God, they fought 2 times before and I missed it? The whole time I thought this was a trilogy. I was like, wow. Right when you were talking, I was just like, oh, okay.
Gotti the third, yes.
I was like, that's exciting. Mayweather's first trilogy. All right.
What should we expect? Floyd doing what he does to everybody else in these exhibition fights.
This is a pay-per-view, right? It's pay-per-view, right?
Yeah. It's a $50 pay-per-view, Casey. It's a $50 pay-per-view.
Oh my God.
On DAZN, and shout out to ppv.com. But yeah, it's $50 to watch this circus of an event.
Why? Oh God. Okay,
Floyd,
I want to ask
the
more
greatest.
about.
I mean, I gotta tell you.
Actually, is Floyd? I don't know if it even matters because I know he doesn't care. But like, is this tarnishing Floyd's legacy at all? Just doing these exhibition matches over and over. And you said this, so this is Mayweather versus Gotti the third 2?
Two.
Okay. Okay.
So many Roman numerals. You can't even go with the 5. You have to do the 3 and space out the other 2. Oh my god, it's gonna be just super bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it kind of does, but he certainly doesn't care, and I don't think a lot of other people really care. What Floyd is doing for his prize fighting legacy is he might be the best prize fighter of all time, because somehow, some way,
Oh, yeah.
these things keep happening, and he keeps making millions and millions and millions upon millions of dollars. His opponents are making lots of money, and we all know what's going to happen. He's going to go in there, and he's just going to outbox this dude, maybe get a late finish, and he's going to cash a giant check. And then like a year and a half from now, he's going to do it again against somebody else and do the same exact thing. So, yeah.
I guess is this foreshadowing, or is basically could we see Conor doing this in a couple years? Could we see John Jones doing this in a couple years after the Stipe fight? After the Chandler fight? Does this work for MMA guys? Or is this a very just a Floyd thing only?
It's a Floyd thing. This is a Floyd thing. Like, John Jones is not going to go, hey, I'm retired, but I'm going to have an MMA fight with Johnny Bananas from The Challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think that happens. No.
Okay.
Not happening.
But I don't know. Would it be kind of cool? Just John
Jones and Johnny Bananas have a fight.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's stupid, but we watch a lot of stupid stuff. So I don't know. What do you think out there, everyone?
No. I think it's just like a Floyd. I think Floyd's the only one who can kind of get away with this, but I just don't know. This is gonna sell like 8 pay-per-views. And this is not exaggeration or hyperbole. There just cannot be any appetite for this outside of maybe friends and family of Gotti. This is like the biggest stage he's probably ever been on, including the first fight. Who's going to buy this? Like, who is going to buy this pay-per-view?
Hey, that's $400.
I don't know.
They sell 8 pay-per-views.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Floyd's already got a huge bag already handed to him, so he's good.
Right, thank you, Last Stand, for that super chat. Oh my goodness, we have I think this is a $50 Australian money. I'm not sure what the A is, but big O super chat. So it's Steven right here.
Absolute true fan and appreciate this channel and you boys. My 2 favorite New York memes. He's shampoo tips. I'm shampooing daily now. Whoop whoop. 2, on Ariel's show, seriously debating with CB what type of animal they would beat in a fist fight.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Steven. I don't know.
Is there a question, or are we just talking?
I don't know. First of all, shout out for the daily shampooing. Great job. What animal would you beat in a fist fight, Casey?
Okay, definitely not a raccoon. Those things are tough. Maybe a possum. I would never want to hurt a possum.
Oh, those things, dude. Those things are pretty ruthless.
Yeah. When they wake up, yeah, because I know they like to pass out when they're scared. Well, guaranteed, I could definitely beat a flamingo.
Casey versus the flamingo is going to do more pay-per-view buys than Floyd Mayweather versus John Caio the third. Book it.
I don't want to punch any animals.
I don't either, unless they're like
a jerk
attacking my family or something.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Okay. But thank you, Steven. That was yes. I hope we answered that for you. I'm not sure if we did. All right. Thank you. Thank you much. All right. What else we got here? Ooh.
Hey, gang, gonna miss the show tonight to take the old lady out to dinner. Hope to catch the main card. Robert, just extend the dinner. Maybe get some dessert. It's gonna be okay. We'll keep you posted. You can go watch it tomorrow. Watch the fight you missed tomorrow, and you'll be all good.
All right.
Simple Humidity. What's the status on Heck of a Morning? Much love. Bad news, everybody. Now we're back Tuesday. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, everybody. Like, basically, we took the week off because AK's on vacation. And we're just like a little short-staffed, and it's tough to do. Like, if I'm doing Heck of a Morning and there's like another person on that's able to write up stories, then it works out just fine. But if I'm doing Heck of a Morning and something big breaks, I can't stop Heck of a Morning to write it up. So that's all it was. It's just a staffing thing. Everybody should be back next week. Tuesday, we'll be back. All good.
All right. Oh, we got a follow-up from Steven.
Oh, good. Follow up, boys. No question. I just want to... Wait. Wait. Now I'm really confused. Okay. No question. I'm drunk. I just wanted to show the appreciation. I'm going rooftop drinking today, so only going to get worse. Okay. So he's already drunk.
Wait, you didn't finish reading that. It's only going to get worse, and then...
Ha ha. Oh, ha ha.
A double H on there.
Enjoy, my man. But make wise choices. Take Ubers.
Yeah, be careful, but have fun tonight. Drink, stay hydrated. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. This is for a man who quit drinking a couple years ago. I haven't touched really any alcohol in the last couple years, but I still remember that one. Stay hydrated.
Yes.
All right.
AG45. What is Michael Morales' upside at welterweight? Can he be a champion one day? He is only 25. So Michael Morales is an absolute tank, Casey. I think we're going to learn more we'll learn more tonight. No doubt about it. But just looking at him right now, if you could predict the future, 2 years from now, what are we talking about in regards to Michael Morales?
I can't say champion yet. I don't get Shafkat vibes yet, but I am getting a vibe that he will be a perennial contender. We will see him in the top 10 for next 5 or 6 years. But this is the first step. Neil Magny is that. Is he that top 15? You got to beat Neil Magny to be kind of that top 15. Is that where Magny is? Okay, so this is kind of classic UFC matchmaking, and you beat Magny. And that means we're going to see your name you're going to be on main cards for a while. I don't know if he'll be a champ yet, but clearly he's a high level talent. And probably, let me see. I would actually have him, of all the fighters on the card, having the most championship potential.
Interesting. Even more than Borralho?
Even more, yes.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Even more. But Borralho has a he's who was his last opponent? Borralho. This is a giant jump up in competition for him too.
Paul Craig.
Paul Craig. Okay, yeah. So Paul Craig is kind of that. Yeah, I don't want to say he's like he's a different version of No Magny, but you got to beat Paul Craig if you want to kind of hit that elite. And Jared Cannonier is an elite middleweight. Maybe doesn't have the name, but he definitely is an elite middleweight. So. If he beats Cannonier tonight, then he will probably be one fight away from a championship fight. But I still think overall Morales is the highest level prospect in the card. I could be wrong, but I'm very high on Michael Morales.
Yeah, he's super good. He's smart. He's wise beyond his years. He's just got to treat this like any other fight. So yeah, I think he goes out there and. No, I say this with all due respect. He's going to put a beating on Neil Magny tonight. I don't know if he finishes them, but the 30-26 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm trying. These are the guys that Neil Magny loses to. Okay, so he just beat Mike Malott, and Malott was kind of on that. Okay, let's see where he's at. He didn't pass the test.
Nope.
But who has?
Mike was beating him too.
And Mike was beating him.
Beat him, almost finished him, and then.
Yeah,
got tired and got finished by Neil.
Yeah, you're winning till you weren't. Look who beats Magny. Machado Gary. He's obviously top 5, top 10 guy. Gilbert Burns, Shavkat, Michael Chiesa, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Rafael dos Anjos, Lorenz Larkin, Damian Maia. Excellent welterweights beat Magny. You beat Magny, welcome to that club. I don't know if you're going to fight for a championship belt, but you clearly are very good in a very tough division. So, yeah.
He's one of the 15 best welterweights on the planet if he beats Magny tonight. That's what that means.
Yeah, and undefeated. Yeah, it'd be great. What's Borralho's record? He's not undefeated, correct?
One loss.
Was that pre-UFC or am I forgetting? It
was pre-UFC. Pre-UFC.
Second fight of his career. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you much. Another super chat from Bobby Atkins.
Bobby, does GM3 play spoiler again tonight? Gerald Meerschaert fighting Edmund Shabazian. What do you got?
Oops, sorry. I am still on the Edmund Shabazian hype train. I'm still there. I know he had his tough losses, and then he ran into Fluffy Hernandez, and I think Fluffy Hernandez kind of shocked me. I just didn't think Fluffy was. I knew he was obviously a talented middleweight, but he put a beating on Shabazian. So I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna say Fluffy was just better than I thought, and not Edmund was kind of overrated or whatever. But I think I picked Edmund Shabazian. I believe in him. He's 26 years old. I think he is. Now he's hitting his athletic prime. And is he still Extreme Couture? Nothing's changed with his camp, right? He's still with Nixick? I didn't see
so.
I didn't see the pre-fight stuff, but either way, he's not. He's out of. He doesn't fight in Glendale anymore under forget his name, Rondo's ex-coach. So I still like him a lot, but he is going against a tough grappler, and tough grapplers have kind of been his kryptonite. So we'll see. But it's a good matchup. I like this matchup. Yeah, it's a fight I'm genuinely excited for. I know I kind of poo-pooed on the card a little bit. No, haha. Mostly because of the tough fights. I mean, we didn't really talk about it. I don't think we're getting any questions about it. If the tough fights were on this card at all, and there was just some, I don't know. I have to watch the tough fights, and they're just not gonna mean anything to me when the tough fights come out tonight. I'm like, okay, cool, But it's the middleweight fights before that I'll be most interested in for sure.
I think he can play spoiler again. I think he's going to get thumped up real bad in the first round. Like I even run the predictions. He's going to get 1080'd in the first round. Shabazian's going to drop him. He's going to hurt him. But Meerschaert is a dog. This guy is a dog. And until I see it, and I know we saw a touch of it in the AJ Dobson fight. And I mean, AJ Dobson is maybe like the 60th best middleweight in the UFC, maybe a little higher, but I gotta see until Shabazian gets in a war of attrition and stays in it to win. I'm gonna take anybody that has proven to be a dog in a gritty guy to beat him. And I think if Gerald Meerschaert gets out of that first round, he's got a very good chance to win. So my pick is Gerald Meerschaert, sub round 3. Ooh. In a stunner, out of nowhere. Man, this guy got his ass beat for 10 minutes and then subbed him. That's what I'm going with.
Getting TK'd on the ground, throws up a Hail Mary triangle and subs Shabazian, something like that.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where the second round ends. Meerschaert had a moment at the end, and then he gets up off his stool, and he's like, something cool is about to happen over here, and Shabazian you could just see kind of a look of, yeah, man, don't know how to get this guy out of here. Don't know what else I can do, and that'll be his downfall. It's
a weird thing with Shabazian. I would almost learn more from him tonight if he actually takes a beating in the first round and then comes back and wins, because he's been such a front runner And when he gets a big lead, he'll usually finish his opponent. But it's when his opponents get tough, and GM3 is a very tough person, along with say Fluff Hernandez, guys who just could just out heart him, out fight him. I don't know. Like they make it a fight. They make it a fight. And Fluff Hernandez can do that. I think Jared Mearshart can do that. But I think Edmund will win tonight. But I like the fight.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Out of all my predictions, that's probably the one I'm the least confident with. But
you see in your head, I got it.
I love this fight.
Yeah, I like it too.
I love this fight. It's the perfect main card opener. Like, there's no other fight that could open the main card except for this one.
All right. Let's see.
Mustache, what's that on your t-shirt? Can't see because of the fight. I love how you just mustache.
Fair. Wait, hold on. Here, you can get it. Here.
Check the kick, you must.
You must. Yeah, there you go. This is an Angela Hill shirt. I don't think she still sells them. I don't know, but she sold this on Pro Wrestling Tees, and this is like a fake Yoda because obviously
that's
trademarks.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's my little Muay Thai shirt. A little ode to Angela Hill tonight. I'm excited to watch her fight tonight. She has a very tough fight in the co-main event. I'm excited about that fight, and so I'm just
gonna be fun.
Wearing an Angela Hill shirt tonight. Not rooting for her. I mean, I like Angela, but it's a very good fight, and I'm picking Angela to win. But Tabitha Ricci is very tough, and good matchup. I like it. All right. More questions. What time is it? I didn't put a clock up today. Let's talk about this.
PFL sucked last night, huh? So I hear. I couldn't do it. I have to separate myself at times from the sport. Like, I know when you cover it, you're like, I gotta watch everything all the time, yada yada yada. You gotta pick your battles, and I knew that I was gonna be up till probably 3-4 in the morning covering this and whatever's happening with the boxing match with Mayweather and Gotti. So it was like, do I just go to sleep and wake up early, go to the gym, and prepare myself for the day, or do I slog my way through PFL and, kind of regret it? And boy, it seems I made the right decision, Casey. It seemed like it was a tough night at the office.
Yeah, I saw it was Decision Fest, which doesn't necessarily mean bad fights, but from the lack of chatter I heard about it, I think it was just there were fights and they happened, and we're moving on. And that's the story of PFL, I guess. They happened.
Yeah, I was told it was one of the 10 most boring fight cards of all time. That's what I was told. Like, that was the exact text I got from a friend of mine. This is one of the 10 most boring fight cards of all time. And normally I like, fight cards. Fight cards.
Yeah, bummer. LFA was fun last night. There was other MMA action last night. LFA had a great night. And my boys won. My boys won big. So that was very exciting. I went to the gym today earlier. Everyone was happy. I saw the coaches. I didn't see the two guys that won. They didn't come in today, but spirits were high, and everyone was just excited for Luis's big win. He's 4-0 with 4 first-round knockouts.
He's a monster, man.
He is very, very good. And my boy Cody Davis now he's back on a 2-fight winning streak after losing the LFA belt. And he got a finish, and it was awesome. And, we'll see what's next for them. I hope they get the call and be contender series, be just straight the call to the UFC. But, especially Luis. Luis is, Google him, look at his fights, look at all his LFA fights. The man is awesome. Great personality, great dude. He teaches kickboxing at the gym I train at too, so he's there for team training. And he teaches classes at night. Just an awesome guy. 6'6", 6'7". He's the package, and heard some good rumblings about him from got some calls, got some emails from certain people after the fight from certain people. So we'll see. So but check it out.
Yeah.
So LFA was good. PFL sucked. So we'll
Yes.
go into of that.
But I will say this: in the aftermath of the morning, I almost wish I made the opposite decision because the workout was brutal today. But not only that, it was a 10-rounder, and there's a lot of grippy things going on, including a lot of pull-ups, and
Ooh.
that was not a fun shower. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I got the Burt's Bees Farmer's Friend hands stuff to try to like take the spice down. Both hands got it. But that was the worst of it. And that I still had to do like another full round after that, and I just had to battle and just deal. Like every pull-up I was doing, I could just feel the rips getting bigger, and I'm like, this is so bad, but I'm almost done. I just gotta finish. But yeah, it's gonna be a rough week.
Oh man, yeah. I just ripped off a couple of calluses this morning too. Actually last night, kettlebelling it. So I was like, oh man. So I was just like, got him off. But all right.
Terrible.
Okay. So this is the big question for tonight.
Tough winners for tonight. So my predictions piece, I picked Robert Valentine, and I don't remember, Offley, I believe was the name. Con Offley. And this is only because I hit up AK and was like, what are your thoughts on the fights? And he gave me his little mini breakdowns of each. And I'm like, bet, I'm going with you, my friend, because you would know better than anybody. You have spent more time on this show than anybody else on the planet. So I'll take his word for it. Valentine, Offley. There's my picks.
Oh, I didn't get my picks in. Crap. Hold on. Shoot.
You're good. You got time. Hurry.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Crap. I thought I got him in, but then I didn't press save. Crap. I got to do it again. Hold on.
No, you better move your.
It says 45 seconds. Hold on.
You got it.
Who are you, Nathan Fletcher? Kong Wang. All right, Kong Wang. All right, I just had to pick. I didn't have time to put. I just had to pick winners. So, all right. Okay. Super chat.
Sleeto, you guys are sleeping on Robert Valentine. I just picked. Hey, listen. Did you hear my spot on prediction with all of my Robert Valentine knowledge? I heard he's like the most fun guy on the show in terms of fighting style. Like he's out nuking people, and he's the Uriah Hall essentially of the regular season, if that makes sense. He's just out there flattening people. But we'll see.
Is he fighting
Not
out
sleeping on him?
Yeah, fighting out of New Zealand? No, Switzerland. All right, cool.
Robzilla, perfect nickname. Well done. And we'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yeah. And you know what, Sleeto, we're not sleeping on him. The whole thing is, I don't want to get too far into this. Tough.
Don't.
Just, I don't need to see how good a roommate he is to know if he belongs in the UFC. That's what I mean. I don't need a reality show that's BS. I don't need a coach's challenge. Just sign the man and just have him fight, on a regular fight. That's all. We don't need this anymore. That's 10 years ago. We've moved on. So I'm sure he's very good. I'm sure he should be already in the UFC just on merit alone. We don't need to know, like I said, if he's a good roommate or whatever, But, yeah. 29 years old. Yeah, looks good. All right. Super chat from Sir Cates.
Sir Case, what's the biggest chance of happening first? Kamaru winning the welterweight belt back or Aljo winning the featherweight belt? Wow.
Ooh. Well, considering Kamaru is probably closer to a title shot.
Is he? In the it is the UFC, so
they love ex-champs. Well, Aljo's ex-champ too. Yeah, you're right, but
yeah, they're certain. They like some ex-champs, but not all.
Yeah, and totally understandable.
They appear to like one better than the other in this option.
Yeah.
But where's the best chance of happening first? Because I could see a world if the world was a fair place. Shavkat fights Bilal. I think Shavkat does Shavkat
Wins.
thing, wins the welterweight title. Usman just needs to fight somebody. I don't care who it is. He needs to fight somebody that is ranked at 170 and win. He does that, give him a title shot. I don't care. I'm not going to like it very much, but at least you're giving me something. You just can't give a guy a title shot who has lost 3 fights in a row. You cannot do it. One of which is one of the 5 best knockouts of all time, being on the receiving end of it. So you just can't. You can't give him one. Goes out and gets a win. Then he can fight Shavkat. Shavkat's going to smash him. Like, he is going to smash Kamaru Usman.
How about this? Oh, sorry. I interrupted you. Go on. Sorry.
I will say... Oh, my God.
Who's more likely to get a title shot? Not win a title shot, but who's most likely to get a title shot first? Kamaru or Aljo?
Probably Usman. Aljo's fighting... Still. Yeah, I mean, Aljo's fighting Evloev, which would be a big win. This is actually like the UFC probably is salivating about booking that fight because they don't seem to like either of these two guys. Mm-hmm. So someone's going to lose and just be out of it altogether. But you can't just, this is like the right way to do it to like eliminate one of the thorns in their sides, at least the way they look at it. I still don't think Dana White has any idea who Movsar Evloev is. And I still think what he said, it was one of the worst fights he's ever seen. His fight with Arnold Allen, he was thinking of something else. It had to be.
Yeah, that fight didn't suck at all. It was
a great fight.
It had one of the
most
12 awesome
best
scrambles
fights of the year.
Yeah,
it was a good fight. So I guess Kamaru, only because I think he'll get his chance first. But it's a great question.
I like it. I like that question. All right. That's how you super chat. That's how you do it. All right. What else we got here before we do our picks? You have the broadcast up on a screen? I don't have it up.
I'm actually pulling. I'm going to pull it up right now and just see where we're at. Come on, ESPN. You just suck. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Is it gonna be one of those cards where they go to the desk right away? Yep, we got Wait a minute, that's not dumb. Oh, we got a canceled fight.
What?
We got a canceled fight. Breaking news. Zigimantis Ramaska versus Nathan Fletcher out due to Nathan Fletcher having a medical issue. Oh. So I think in our stat picks, if we picked Ramaska, we should get the credit for it. I hope Nathan Fletcher's all right.
Who was out? Who? Nathan Fletcher. I picked Fletcher too.
They put this fight. No, they actually put this fight on the card like this week for some reason. Don't know why, but they did it. So there we are.
Well, I hope Nathan Fletcher. I hope you're doing okay. I know that sucks.
Yep.
And that sucks. But I hope you're doing fine, and I hope you guys can get rebooked. And I don't know, that's no fun. That is not fun to be a professional fighter, do all this, and then day of you're out. For both guys. But all right.
Any more super chats or?
No more super chats. But I think I saw a couple good cool.
We'll take another question or two.
All right, just do it. I'll bite.
Do you believe John Jones retires without facing rifle challenger Aspinall, that his GOAT status in MMA will be affected? I'm interested to get your take on this.
Man, damn it. GOAT status. We're not talking 205. We're talking. So I guess the assumption is he beats Stipe. With this one, right? The assumption is he beats Stipe and retires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone's going to question that he is the greatest 205er ever, regardless of his controversial wins and controversial losses. But I'm okay with that one. I'm not gonna. That's not a hill to die on. If you want to argue 205, whatever. But I'll go and give him 205 GOAT. Now overall GOAT, no. Yeah. Now, if he does beat Stipe, which is whatever, and he beats Aspinall, then we really are talking. But if he straight up bounces before Aspinall, yeah, it will be affected in my eyes. I'm interested too, once he does retire, how much Dana's tune will change. Because now, propping up John, a retired John, we'll see how that goes. I'm actually more
That's
curious.
That's going to
about
be fun.
You know what I'm talking about? You know
That's
what I'm talking about? Because Dana's not trying to sell anything anymore. He's not trying to sell pay-per-view, sell a fight. John's retired. So we'll see how quickly Aspinall's pound-for-pound status goes up once John retires.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, yes, his GOAT status will be affected if he retires before facing Aspinall.
All right. I don't know. I still think he's probably still the GOAT, but at least there's, I don't know. The door is open, I'll say. The door is open for more discussion.
Who's your GOAT right now?
John. I think it's John.
Oh, everyone.
I think it's John.
Across the board. Okay, cool. Whatever.
I think it's John.
Yeah.
I think it's John. What this man has done in that cage is ridiculous. And even when he had off nights, the dude still won. And not all the guys that are in this conversation can say the same, except for Khabib. But I just don't think he's beaten enough of the his level of competition compared to John's. It's not even close. John's is way tougher.
Yeah, see, I'm a big disagree on that one, but I get it though. I get it.
Really?
I think
Khabib's had a tougher run than John?
I wish Jed was here so we would really argue. But I am big on the lighter weight classes, are especially under 170, 55, 45, 35, 25 are just so much tougher than the upper weight classes, 85 and up. And
for sure.
And that's why
over the last 5 years, certainly.
Yeah, and also I know, and this isn't John's fault either. Oh man, I didn't want to get into this, but he fought a lot of past their prime fighters who were great fighters, Hall of Fame fighters, but he did not face them in their prime. The few fighters that I felt that he did face in their primes were Dominic Reyes, Thiago Santos, Alexander Gustafsson, which he won, but those guys to me aren't all-time greats. They're just really good 205ers. And the all-time greats he did beat were just old, you know. And yeah, that's all. And I don't think he got a prime DC. I never liked the one fight I wish we had I wish we got to see John and DC at heavyweight. Because DC is just a much better heavyweight than a 205er. But I know I might get some hate for it, but that's my overall opinion.
Yeah, listen. It's your opinion.
But I don't hate on New York Rick. I don't hate on your opinion. I see where you guys are coming from, and that's not like I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm not that dumb. I mean, I'm not that stubborn. I'm that dumb, but I'm not that stubborn.
Khabib's just hasn't won as many, and Chalaris, Tebow, Tavares, Trujillo, Pat Healy. The RDA win was great. Daryl Horcher, Michael Johnson, was great. That was his breakout. Edson Barboza, Ali Quinta, Connor, Poirier, Gaethje. Yeah. That's the UFC run, and which is good. It's not,
and for me, it's not about the W's. For me, it's about the way he got those W's and the dominance of those. And I get John had some exciting fights, and he had some dominant wins and stuff. But I'm very big on just dominance, and that's why Khabib. To me, Khabib, GSP, and Demetrius. Those are kind of my. Each day I can kind of mix them up a little bit, but that's personally how I feel.
Yeah, I actually think DJ probably has. I think DJ has the best case to be better.
Yeah,
overall.
And DJ he was a top 2 or 3 bantamweight too. He wasn't the best bantamweight, but he was like right up there. And when he finally got the flyweight opportunity, then obviously he dominated. And then, he got that. And I thought he beat Cejudo in the second fight. The second fight. I actually had DJ winning that fight. Even with the bum knee. I think he tore his knee in that fight. And then he had that loss in one, but then had one of the most amazing knockouts I've ever seen to get that loss back. And so I said people it could be 2 good wins. That's just not true. It's just not true.
Yeah.
But is that enough John Jones talk? Predictions? We ready to move on?
Yeah, let's just rifle through because I gotta write up this breaking news. So I'm just gonna run through my picks, Casey. Gerald Mearshart, sub round 3. Michael Morales, decision. Offley, decision. Valentine, first round knockout. Angela Hill, decision. Caio Borralho, 4th round submission.
All right. I am going. What are we start? Going Edmund Shabazian, second round knockout. Michael Morales, second round knockout. The 2 tough guys, Valentine and I don't know. The Olfie, sure. I don't know. I'm going Angela Hill in a hard fought 29-28, controversial split decision, but I think the judges will side of her this time. And I'm going a bit of a y'all must have forgot with Jared Cannonier knocking out Caio Borralho in the 2nd round.
Oh, damn. Wow. All right.
We good?
Yeah, we're good. We're very
right.
good. But unfortunately, for all the fans out there, because we lost the fight, that means they got to make up for it. The UFC's got to make up for it with time. So that we'll see a whole bunch of things that probably don't need to see because we got to make sure this is 6 hours, baby. We got to make sure of it. But we'll be back after to talk about it. Don't you worry about that. Casey will be there. New York Rick will be there.
The John Jones lovers are coming after me in the comments. They're revisionist history. People, that is a hill people die on. John Jones people. Yeah. I'm at the bottom of the hill. I'm like, whatever. Doesn't mean anything to me. Sure, but
John's run was pretty ridiculous. It was just ridiculous.
It was great. It was a great run. But there's been a lot of great runs. But it was a great run for sure.
Well, we'll talk about more great runs. Maybe the Caio Borralho run will become a great one. We'll see if he can beat Jared Cannonier tonight. We'll react to all of that and much more with myself, Casey, and New York Rick. Enjoy the fights, everybody. We'll see you later on.
Bye.
Bye-bye.